Welcome to Movie Recaps with Brian. Subscribe below for daily recaps. Today we're recapping The Bad Guys 2, directed by Pierre Perifel. Following the defeat of Professor Marmalade and their recent release from prison, the bad guys have reformed but struggle to adjust to a normal life. Wolf, Shark, Piranha, and Tarantula attempt to find steady jobs, but their intimidating reputations and lack of experience make every interview a disaster. Snake, actor Mark Maron, still the most cynical of the group, spends less time with them, frequently leaving home without saying where he's going. Wolf, actor Sam Rockwell, trying to stay hopeful, spends his free time with Governor Diane Foxington, actor Zazie Beetz. The two grow closer, though their romance is held back by their reputations. She as a respected public official, and he as an ex-criminal who still hasn't proven himself to society. Determined to give people a reason to trust them, Wolf convinces Commissioner Luggins, actor Alex Borstein, to let him and the gang help track down the Phantom Bandit, a mysterious new criminal who has left authorities baffled by their ability to strike without leaving a trace. The bad guys' investigation turns up evidence pointing to Snake as the culprit. The group is shocked, but Snake insists on his innocence. To complicate matters, Snake introduces his new girlfriend, Susan, who provides him an alibi. Although Wolf is uneasy about her, he reluctantly lets it go. Their next chance comes at a lucha libre wrestling tournament, where the Phantom Bandit is rumored to strike. Instead, the bad guys are publicly framed for the crime by a masked pig wrestler, forcing them to flee the arena in disgrace. Desperate, Wolf calls Diane for help, and though shaken by the situation, she promises to believe in them. Before they can clear their names, the bad guys are ambushed and kidnapped by a trio of female criminals. The sly Kitty Cat, actor Danielle Brooks, the powerhouse pigtail Petrova, actor Maria Bakalova, and the calculating hacker Doom, actor Natasha Lyon. To their shock, Kitty is revealed as the Phantom Bandit, Pigtail as the pig who framed them, and Doom as the one who lured Snake using the alias Susan. The trio blackmails the bad guys into helping them steal the experimental Moon X rocket, threatening to expose Diane's long-buried secret identity as the master thief Crimson Paw. With no choice, Wolf agrees, despite his growing guilt over dragging Diane into danger. Meanwhile, Diane secretly visits Marmalade, actor Richard Ayoade, in prison, hoping to confirm what Kitty is after. Marmalade, smug as ever, gleefully reveals Kitty's plan: to hijack the multinational space station and use a rare magnetic element called MacGuffinite to pull all the world's gold into orbit, sparking global chaos and making her unstoppable. The theft begins with a daring heist at the wedding of Mr. Moon, actor Colin Jost, the rocket's eccentric owner. Using their signature teamwork, the bad guys swipe his smartwatch, which serves as the rocket's key. Kitty keeps her promise and hands over the footage incriminating Diane, but double-crosses them immediately, locking them away once she secures her confession on video. She then uploads the footage worldwide, unmasking Diane as the Crimson Paw and turning the public against her. The betrayal shatters Diane, but she musters the strength to confront Kitty before she can board the rocket. Kitty, however, reveals the video is already live, distracting Diane long enough to tranquilize her. Half-conscious but determined, Diane sneaks aboard the rocket at the last second. Meanwhile, the police swarm the bad guys, only for Luggins to secretly admit that she trusts them. She orchestrates their escape and helps them board the rocket mid-launch via helicopter. On board, tensions rise as Doom and Pigtail reveal they no longer support Kitty's increasingly reckless obsession with victory. Kitty overrides the rocket's systems and powers the magnet to full force, pulling in vast amounts of gold and threatening mass destruction on Earth. To make matters worse, one of the objects drawn into orbit is a limousine containing none other than Marmalade, who has just been acquitted and wastes no time mocking everyone. In a desperate showdown, Wolf confronts Kitty as the rocket hurtles toward disaster. Kitty smashes the magnet's remote, But Wolf reveals he pickpocketed the smartwatch earlier, using it to reroute the rocket directly into the magnet. The collision destroys the device, releasing the gold and saving the world. Enraged, Kitty attacks Wolf, but Diane recovers in time to fight her rival, finally bringing her down. With the world saved, Wolf and Diane finally confess their feelings and share their first kiss as the bad guys rally together to survive re-entry. They crash land spectacularly, but alive. Kitty is imprisoned, while Doom and Pigtail, now disillusioned with villainy, are sentenced to community service. To preserve their heroic reputations and Diane's career, Luggins fakes the deaths of the bad guys and Diane, secretly recruiting them as undercover agents to protect the world from threats like Kitty. In a final twist, Marmalade escapes in his limo, revealed to be a disguised spaceship, and sets a course for his true home planet, setting up his inevitable return. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe below to watch more movie recaps with Brian. Watch the full movie on your streaming sites and comment below which movie you'd like to see recapped next.